You shouldn't have changed your uniforms if you wanted to. Yes, sir. Viewers, discretion advised. You better witness the ass kicking you're fixing to witness. I think I put it like 5 or 6 minutes.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are inside of the very spacious Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. Set down to kick this one away, and off it goes. You can just put ask man if you don't want to go through your plays. First down. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
And here's also a thing. If my guy's right in front of you and there's a guy like wide open, like tap on the button, not like hold it, because if you hold it, that's a bullet pass. And if you like tap on it, it'll just go over the person. Just in case you're in that situation.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
The middle button.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on.
Bro,
you're
an early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Destroyed by 3-4 Colt players.
To throw is Ryan. And it's complete. Hooper. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
I guess we can do a little best of 3 series. So you want to do best of 3 or best of 5?
Ryan. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him communicating. There he is. And he passed it off to each defender. ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Man?
That goes for a gain of 31.
I played this game so many times, and this is the first time you play this game, and you're already
He's
about to
slinging
score on me.
it.
What kind of crap
Oftentimes
is
when you talk
that?
about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard. Not
I guess I am
necessarily
trash in this
accurately.
game.
In this
You are
case, though,
right.
he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan. So, and he'll take
Oh
it
my
into
God.
the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Austin Hooper.
I'm going to tell you this. I wouldn't play
24-yard
Jacob if I was you.
And
He
the
would
Falcons
destroy
take
you.
it all the way down the field and score on the
Yeah,
opening
Jacob's
drive.
really good at this game.
Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of
I
people
can
see
say
that
this,
position as a fallback.
y'all
Throw it to them when all else fails.
Oh,
Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. I thought the
I
days of the
would
fake
mess
extra
with
point
Jacob
were numbered once
and
they
be
moved these
like,
kicks back
want a
to the
1v1
15.
Madden?
Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that one.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
You got something coming.
A shotgun snap for Luck. Being chased out left. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Luck showing he can be dangerous when he tucks and runs. He's
I
able
got
to
you,
pick
bro.
up the first
Andrew
down.
Luck's coming in here trucking everybody, boy.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out.
I know. That's the reason why I wanted to put at least 7 minutes.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here's Luck. And he will go out right
Oh yeah, if you want, also, let's have.
Luck able to find Hilton there for a Colt first down.
Also,
And that's how you pick up a
if you're
first
trying to
down.
get to the
Not
sideline
only does he
when you're
make
trying
the
to stop the
catch,
clock,
but has enough body
hold
control
X so that way
to
they'll
get his
stay in
feet down
bounds.
inbounds, toe tapping and
Just in
dragging
case
to make sure he gets it
you
done.
like don't got no timeouts and you gotta play like I just did. You're trying to stop
Ball
the
up
clock.
to the 35 now as they come
Make
up
sure you
on
hold
1st
like
and
X
10.
so that way they'll stay in bounds.
They'll run it now out of the gun, twisting away. And now
Oh!
running
Oh!
and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play.
I had nowhere to go.
Second and forever. The first down play to be
Dude,
frank,
you
nothing
should've
short of awful, and now they have
put
to
me
deal
on the
with
ground and
2nd
I still stayed
very
on my
long.
feet. What the heck?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up
hilarious.
3rd down.
Well, that one was over before it could get rolling. How about the D just knifing into the backfield and shutting that one down?
3rd and long. It's Locke.
Oh, my God.
Incomplete. Almost intercepted. The D lineman almost had it. Couldn't hang on.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something.
Yeah, I hate when they're in the way like that.
We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of
You're
just
impressing me right now, man. I've been playing this game how many?
And the Falcons will be taking
ever
over
since this
1st
game
and 10.
came out, how many times I've played this game, and you're over here
come up
freaking
1st and
destroying
10
me.
at their own 19-yard line.
And this is on All-Pro too.
From the shotgun, Ryan.
Get out of here.
Ball pops out, incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going
Hey,
there.
man.
And they're
Malik
continue to
Hooker's
go
got that
there
hip power,
until the
man.
defense makes an
Don't
adjustment,
throw
takes
the
it
ball
away.
at
Well, they
2
finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
Don't.
Here's Ryan to throw. And this will be incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here. That looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Ryan.
Oh, interception.
Intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that one
Oh my gosh, look at that. Negative 20 yards. What the heck, bro?
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And a decent game here as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Tackle made by the 2nd-round pick.
I got you, bro. I got you.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis right after this. Throwing on 3rd down, Locke. He's able to find Inman. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
All right.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. To throw is Locke. Dancing to his left. And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton from 4 yards
T.Y.
out.
Hilton, boy.
And the Colts have tied things up. They can take the lead with the extra point. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive or no? You just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
Oh, what the?
It's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return, but I don't think they care. They've got the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, it's Love. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one goes for 24 yards. So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Look now to throw. Going for it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they will take over
that QB spy was on
29-yard
point, bro.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Ryan. Getting it out left side to Sanu. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Like if you get a pass in, just tap on it.
Now it's Ryan. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. He's going to air one. And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted.
That's 3 interceptions.
That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
I got the least interceptions in the game.
2nd half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They run again with Hines. Not a whole lot of room to run. Gets it to the 35 after showcasing the great move. Vic Beasley able to make the tackle. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That's good for an Indianapolis 1st down on a gain of 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I have no idea.
They they stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence.
Oh, what a catch.
Inside the 15. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll run to the former Ole Miss Rebel, Jordan Wilkins.
If you know how to try to drive an
he
interception,
stopped right around the 13. Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. They control the clock, they control the ball. And that way, you often control the game.
Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
Come in.
Good effort there trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you. And if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
So with 4th down coming up, here's Adam Vinatieri now for the Colts field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Vinatieri's kick is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, here's Justin Hardy. He's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though.
So how do you feel about the game
get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them.
It's pretty fun once you get into it a lot.
They discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot.
It's always good to play something different.
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 45.
You're supposed to, I told you to hit triangle. That's the only way.
That's where they'll take over. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, my God.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks.
I know.
Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball, punt it away?
Boy, you about to shoot your ball here.
And what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see.
Oh, you want to solve it? Whoop!
So
no, you didn't.
This for field position after the big play. Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is Wilkins, and he'll be dropped at about the 11 after
pretty good at stopping it.
Able to
He's
stay
pretty good at
bounce, and the
stopping
clock
the
keeps
run.
rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is...
And he's going to find Doyle in the end zone for a Colts score. Jack Doyle, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I'm not going to let you return that.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of
Pick
putting
wrong
it.
play.
And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people would think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. They need a touchdown, the two-point conversion, and a field goal. Pretty good start to the drive, though.
Yeah, good start to the drive, but the urgency has to really be increased by both the players on the field and everyone on the sidelines. Got to make sure everyone is up and into this game.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now it's Ryan. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Malik Hooker. Slips past him. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. They run again with Wilkins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in a run game. No gain.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. He hit his first one. This from 44 yards out now. And Vinatieri's kick is good. And that will get the lead up to 14. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On second down, Ryan. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off around the 41. And the Falcons going to use another timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. They give it and it takes it away.
Yeah, the guys though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre. I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little...
Touchdown, Indianapolis! Jordan Wilkins, 31 yards. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Vinatieri now to tack on the PAT. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT.
47-6.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Yep.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Next game, we're going to randomize teams this time.
It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out
But
come
this
the
time you're
Falcons now.
invite me
They've
this
lost
time.
this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost, it was over, right?
You're lucky
and the
because I
coach
didn't.
called a running play.
You're
and
so
pretty much
lucky.
said to everyone,
You're so lucky I didn't use your
well
Malik
before we get
Hooker,
out of
bro.
here.
You wouldn't.
And that was the message
it
to the
went
team.
over
Just
with.
something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
God.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan.
Pick.
And my goodness, another interception.
Look, it's a pick 6
Picked
right
off
here.
around the 37. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
You have to double tap right here to go faster.
Indianapolis. That's the
Yeah.
story of the game.
For
They've
some
been
strange reason, it
suffocating
makes you
all
double tap
game long
R2.
on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just
No.
by out-athleting them, which is often the
You
case,
just run.
but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better
Yeah.
Seven
as
interceptions.
they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind the line of scrimmage. Again, the 25, 2nd and 10. Here's Ryan. Now a desperation throw deep, and now here is another interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And that will write a finish to this ball game. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
Alright, you're gonna be the host now. If you want to put it like, well, what do you think? You should put it like 5 or 7 minutes. What do you think? 7 minutes? You know how to do that? Alrighty. I got you, bro. I got you. Probably have to like send it to me again. Oh, I am? Oh, I just had to exit it out. Alright. Go back to the teams we were before. Because you were the Falcons. So we're going to randomize 5 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got John Gruden's Raiders. Are you talking about in the game? Where's it sound like?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the east side of the Bay Bridge in Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with Eli Manning and the New York Giants. Here's the kicker, Aldrich Rosas, ready to get us going. And off we go from Oakland. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Carr now on first down. And his first look is incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterback's got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Carr again here on 2nd and 10. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Here's Carr. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Dalvin Tomlinson able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Going for it.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They do go for it. It's Carr. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he'll actually lose about 7 yards on the return, but they have possession of the football on the turnover.
He's got to get used to it.
Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at the 45. So after the INT, it's Manning. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, a 22.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
No.
On 1st down, Manning blitz coming, and down he goes.
When we talk about players blitzing all the time, I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit.
Yeah,
what a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one good for 12 yards. And it'll be 3rd down.
In today's NFL, when you get teams in long yardage situations with your defense, you're really going to go to your speed packages. You're going to get smaller, lighter guys on the field in order to cover the expected pass. So you might want to run the ball against a smaller, lighter lineup with your big guys, and that's exactly what happened on that play. It was tough on them, and now instead of being in 3rd and very long, they ended up setting themselves up in 3rd and manageable. They've got a chance at a 1st down.
And Rosas puts this one through. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
You can't run over the kicker.
Mistake on the field goal try leads to a new set of downs inside the red zone. Now a handoff. This is Stewart. And he's
so now you
immediately there.
So you gave me the ball back.
Up from his safety spot to make the play. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin
steak
to be taken down for no gain.
You gotta get used to Madden.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what? I know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Now they'll throw it with Manning. Steps away to his left. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out,
so much fun.
Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, Manning to Barkley on the check down. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. And if you're going to pass down here, you better get that in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. And as we both know, the field's already condensed. There's just not a lot of space. So you've got to create some by getting some people downfield into the end zone. If you want to throw it short, you've got to have some movement, some room in order to do that.
Oh. Are you kidding me? God. I can never score, man. I can never score in the end zone.
Like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they'll throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
You're lucky you didn't get picked.
In a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Here's Carr to throw. Caught by Nelson. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. So finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense, though. They've been showing him some different looks, keeping him off balance.
Yeah, I like the observation that you had there, because when you give him different looks and give any quarterback different looks, it takes just a little bit longer to process sometimes, and you don't throw the ball with the same confidence. You're not sure that that's where you should go with the football, and that's worked for the defense early in this game, and now he's got his first completion. Let's see if his confidence comes back, and he starts to get into a nice little groove.
Looks like it.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2, and that is incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And down he goes. Brought down the Raiders sack. Frosty Rucker in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up.
Dang it.
A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the gun, it's Manning. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. Eli, not something you see a lot. Sporting the wheels and picking up the 1st. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was. Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Take that L, boy.
Odell Beckham, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are in for 6.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay.
Did you see how Fortnite dance I did?
PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now a 7-0 game. Rosas now to kick this one away.
The Fortnite element.
The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
I'm going to tell you this, you don't have to do it like every time.
Tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
I'm just saying, like, whenever you're like running and you see like your player and then one of my players.
Again on second down. Broken tackle there for Nelson. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
I'm trying to help you out.
Is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. They face a 3rd and 4.
All right,
that last completion gets them 6. From the gun, it's Carr.
Thank you.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. He was looking to get it to LaFell there.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Manning and the Giants come up now 1st and 10 at their own 46. Throwing now is Manning. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Dude, what is going on right now?
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Manning will try again on second down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. It's caught at the 10. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Rhett Ellison, 54 yards. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points.
That was a horrible throw,
to add the extra point.
He was wobbling all over the place.
Rosas good with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Rosas now to kick this one away.
Come on, bro. You better do something and get the run game going.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now here come the Raiders. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try to generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now Carr. He's going to sling this
wide
deep
open.
downfield. And that's caught inside the
Blown.
35.
What? That was a blown coverage.
Marcel Aitman, 65 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies a big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88.
I'm done.
We still got a good game going ahead of us. Carlson now to kick this one away.
Oh, that's going to be a flag. That's going to be a flag. You can't kick it out of bounds when you scored. So now you're going to put me at the 40.
It just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10. To throw, it's Manning. He hits Stewart in the flat. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule and down the distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. Shotgun now for Manning. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. Rashawn Melvin that time able to make the play.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Oh, you touched it! Get the ball! It's a touchdown!
Giants. A big play there.
You did touch the ball.
Are able to grow their lead.
Now that touchdown
when you touch,
allow you to totally relax,
when you touch the ball, it's a live ball. You can't do
their
that.
lead.
Rosas now to add the PAT.
So now it's 21-8. Oh man.
By Rosas. And that makes it 21-8.
Bruh.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Bruh.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
You should have just let it go.
Back onto the field to take over. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Carr and the Raiders come up first and
not
10
even reached halftime
at their
yet.
25-yard
It'll be like
line.
50-8 by the end of this.
To throw his Carr. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Landon Collins. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Now Manning takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Buying time, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
3rd and long for the Giants and Eli following the sack. The handoff comes to Stewart, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
You know how to call it timeout.
Right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one.
Middle button.
I think quarterbacks
you already know how to call it.
Something a little more advantageous.
And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That's what you should have done.
The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 37.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Here's Manning to throw, being chased out left. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. From the gun, Manning. And this is going to be incomplete. And the safety, Carl Joseph, there to knock that one away.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Aldrich Rosas now to try the Giants field goal. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And the kick by Rosas is good. And that will swell the lead to 16.
Yeah.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
You got a
and
lot
now
of work
Oakland
to do,
ready to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Oh, you tell it.
Carr gives to Lynch on the draw.
Bruh.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
That's ridiculous.
That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So after the run by Lynch, here's another 1st and 10.
Or you can use your timeout to stop the clock.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Carr. He's going to wind up and air it out. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
I don't have to worry about schooling.
Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a run by Stewart. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark.
Right.
I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick.
Yep.
So that one will be accepted. Taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Manning going to throw. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go deep left side.
Oh.
Be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Gilchrist. And a quick return as they're finally able to take him down. possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Does that happen?
There was no reason for me to do that.
Stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll try to get something going with Marshawn Lynch.
Get out of here.
Not a whole lot to speak of there.
Come on, man. Marshawn Lynch ain't getting by this defense.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now, the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
First place right now.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead.
Wide open.
And complete right side to Cook. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Running for it. Here's Lynch. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
That's unbelievable.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Carr.
Thank you.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Landon Collins. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
I'm telling you, man, you got to get used to it.
So after the INT, it's Manning. A dump off here to Stewart. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Marquell Lee coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. 3rd and long for the Giants and Eli following the sack. Operating from the gun. Manning. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Rashawn Melvin. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
I had to throw that ball.
And I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Caught by Wilson outside. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled.
You got 7. You got 7 picks.
Football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. On 1st down, Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Alec Ogletree coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Carr going to throw.
Thank you.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 35. And he will score. Touchdown. Giants. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Interception number 8.
And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Raiders. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and it finally kept happening.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Alec Ogletree in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time.
And my goodness, another interception.
Except my player, who picked you off for the 9th time. Rage quit. Now what? Alrighty. Mm-hmm. What's up? Yep, I'm still here. Huh? What do you want, Craig?
Sorry, if you want the hamburger, you can have it.
The whole, both of them?
Huh?
Both of them?
Yeah, I'll get one.
I guess we can play division with this.